Folks! Welcome back, Rudy Alpha Investments. Today, follow-up conversation due to this whole hot topic going on Backpage and Tinder and Grindr right now, which is the whole Wizards of the Coast is out of reprint equity. They've reprinted everything so much, there's nothing left. What are we gonna do? I want to just have a very blunt Rudy opinion on this, and I've talked about this already in a video last week. But once again, I don't believe the future of Wizards selling expensive boxes is going to be solely based on expensive reprints. I believe we are going to shift away from this flashy era into a new era in the coming 12 to 18 months. Similar to how we had all these flashy variants that got us into this after the Lord of the Rings one-of-one situation, and they saw the unbelievable amount of free marketing, publicity, drawing people. And what happened in that scenario? They are going to study at Papa Hasbro's headquarters next to Philip Morris selling cigarettes. They are going to study the case study of Lord of the Rings endlessly. It's literally going to be the board of Hasbro people studying what happened as Cynthia Williams updates Wikipedia. That's literally going to be what's happening every day at boardrooms. Okay, so moving forward, I understand what everyone's saying about, Rudy, I'm done with Magic. They're reprinting everything to the ground. Why should I buy these cards? Why should I even buy the singles when they just tank in value? They get 5 reprints. Why even buy a secret lair with a special art, and then they're going to reprint more special art of the same card a month later? I've heard all this stuff. I see what's going on. I hear you all. It has valid opinions, but again, I don't think the reprint equity train is really a factor, because as all the reprint equity gets sucked out of this system like your ex, you're going to enjoy it, but then afterwards you're going, oh God, what did I do? And Wizards is realizing that eventually they are going to need other methods of justifying high prices. And I think they're going to achieve this not from reprint equity, okay? They're going to achieve this by doing, and I hate to use the word, gimmicky things. They're going to use a whole new approach. And I'm telling you all, we're going to have a whole new era of Magic the Gathering in the future. You can call it the sports card era. You can call it the junk wax era. You can call it any era you want. But I'm telling you all, just like your life, my life, your wife's boyfriend's life, we all have sections and chapters of lives where we look back at different times in our life and we go, that was a weird time. I remember that. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I worked there. How did I even... We all have things like that, okay? And Wizards is going to pivot into this gimmicky, specialized cards. Now, is serialized cards the new reserve list? That's a different conversation. Some people say yes, some people say no. I don't really know. It seems like they want it to be. I'm very skeptical still. This is Rudy Skeptical Cat going, I can twirl the mustache, but I'm still not on board, folks. And I'm telling you, the 20 versions of reprints, variants, flashy versions, 20 different foilings, 10 different borders, 5 different artworks. The fact they've done it so much, none of that means anything. And Wizards is realizing that when they're reprinting these sets, and when their internal Wall Street engineers and financiers are sitting there going, we don't have a lot of $100 cards to reprint anymore? What do we do? I believe we are going to march into a new era. I said 3 years ago, into the flashy era, we were going to have serialized cards. Okay? Now that we have serialized cards, and Wizards is realizing serialization out of 500 doesn't hold up. Serialization out of 3,000, 1,400, but doing one-of-ones and doing really exotic stuff, just slipping something in, all of a sudden, whoa, look what happens. I believe in the coming 12 to 24 months, ladies and gentlemen, serialization is going to get ramped up even further. In addition to that, I believe we are going to go into the sketch card era, the actual signed artist card era, art card series with real signatures with sketches, And I still believe, and I know you guys are going to think this is crazy, I believe there's going to be redemption cards. Similar to the serialized sketch card, they're going to be very rare, like 1 in every 1,000 boxes, so Wizards isn't handling millions of redemptions. There's going to be redemptions. And I think the redemptions are not going to be for like a booster box. The redemptions could be for artist proofs, sketch cards, redemptions for older booster boxes. I believe, and this is, again, I'm making up all on the spot. I have no information from Hasbro Wizards. I don't work anywhere. I'm in a basement. I have tinfoil. I'm losing my hair. I mean, look at me. Everything I'm making up has no truth to it. This is an entertainment channel, and I tell you all to invest in tacos. But in my opinion, I believe the course of action is going to be a redemption soon. I think redemption cards are going to really shake the system. There's going to be because again, when you have a redemption card system, you can redeem things with Wizards of the Coast. And that is going to be the next era of lottery cards. In other words, instead of inserting Power 9 or inserting, see, here's the problem. When you have a one-of-one card, if it doesn't get publicly found, it's gone. If Wizards inserts a $10,000 hidden alpha card, but no one finds it or it gets lost, it doesn't have the impact. But if they put a redemption barcode, certificate, code, whatever, if it gets redeemed, they make a public statement. If it doesn't get redeemed, they didn't lose or spend the $10,000. That is the point of redemption cards. I believe we are going to go within the next 24 months. There will be redemption cards in Magic. Okay? Now, whether there's redemptions, sketch, alters, maybe Mark Rosewater has little vials of bath water. I don't know what's going to happen. But I believe we're going to have a system of redeeming old reserve list cards. Redeeming, seal, okay, let me paint you all a picture. Let me say this. What would have happened if Dominar United collector boxes, instead of the whole Lost Legends with common cards and things that didn't really work out that great, which what a tragedy. They used millions of dollars in old sealed product, and look what happened to the product. It's on Amazon dumps. Now let me say this. What would have happened? Instead of getting a Lost Legend of a common card and all this support, what would have happened if you opened a pack and there was an all golden card with a redemption number and certificate and barcode or a scratch off or something with a hidden code, and you could redeem it for a sealed booster pack of Legends? That's what I'm referring to, folks. I foresee redemptions of old sealed product, out of print sealed product being redeemed. I foresee redemption cards of artist proof, redemption cards of reserve list cards. That's what I think we're going to be going in the direction of. So to conclude this video, I don't think using the reserve list, I don't think using up all the equity of standard and modern cards is as big of a deal as you all think when it comes to selling future Magic products. They learn and they crack the Rubik's Cube. We've learned, and Wizards has cracked the code. They've understood that you don't need to insert all your reprinted cards and use your equity. If you do other creative things, you can supplement the financial value and justify the high box prices. That's what I think we see coming. And I believe, and here it comes, and I'm going to end the video. The first weird thing that we're going to see happen is going to be the end of this year with this different special edition of Lord of the Rings Magic cards. There's no serialized ring cards, but I think the first attempt at something different with signed cards or art or with the movie, the characters, we're going to see, there's rumors, again, making it up on the spot, entertainment channel. I believe we see the first hints of 2024, 2025 creativity with this set coming in the holidays. I believe when they do that, that will greenlight Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro raising prices further and being able to sell $500 collector boxes, and that's the store cost. I believe we're going to see stores, like if I have to order a pallet of collector boxes, the pallet's going to be $500,000. Like some outrageous crap. But this already goes on in the sports card world. It's been going on for ages. And I think the print run will be lower, And they're going to listen, and they're going to make the print runs lower, because if they print less, their margins expand. If they can make the cost per pack per box higher and produce less, Wizards can come out and say, hey, we listen, we cut the print run back. By the way, instead of $200-$300 collector boxes, they're $500 now. So they have ways to move the numbers and show profit and milk magic, milk me, milk you, milk your ex, and milk your stepsister. They have ways of doing this while still telling you all, we're going to cut the print run and we're going to engage in creative things. And I know a lot of you are all going to feel the same way I'm going to feel, which is it doesn't feel like the way Magic was intended, but I don't believe the future is going to look or feel anything like original Magic. And once again, as we move in this direction, in my opinion, this is all more reason to be bullish on reserve lists and old cards and things like that, because I believe redemptions of older sealed product and redemption cards of packs or boxes or old cards is actually going to make those cards more desirable, because it's going to introduce those chase items to a new generation. Now again, if I was CEO of Wizards of the Coast and I wasn't spending my day updating Wikipedia with Cynthia, and I wasn't worried about people recognizing me at a cocktail party, this is how I would be engineering the future. I would be focused on ways to get new players into products that hold value, so that, again, you're selling a sealed randomized product. You want people to buy that product, to want to crave the experience again. You cannot engineer a product where it comes out every time and it tanks and I'm gonna lose my voice. Where it tanks in value, and then people don't want to lose money again because it keeps tanking. You can't do that. You can't keep releasing products that don't work or overprinted and they get Amazon dumped, because it makes people go like this. Maybe I should step back and buy into Sorcery or Flesh and Blood, because they're going up. Hell, the last MetaZoo set didn't even tank. Maybe I should, this is making me nervous, all this Amazon dumps. And that's the problem. If I was running and guiding the ship, my focus would be, if I'm going to charge high prices, customers need to have the reward and experience of items of value to justify these prices. You cannot create a high valued product and then people get hosed because they're going to stop buying it. Right? So that would be, if I was running the ship and I was on the board of directors, this would be my conversations I'd be having. Because again, newer players, younger individuals need to have a reward for spending their hard-earned money on new product. They need to get the same taste and experience of, hey, I bought this new sealed product of Commander Masters, and it's been 2 years, and it's worth the same thing, it's actually gone up a little. I really enjoy this, and now, man, my hard-earned money didn't go to zero. You want people to have a positive experience to keep them coming back for more. Causing people to have 30, 50, 60% financial losses on new products makes them stop buying your products. Holy crap. Yes, properly functioning secondary market and capitalism must flow and move smoothly. And they seem to be struggling with that. But I really have a concern, yet excitement, yet fear, because the Lord of the Rings situation was so successful. I'm telling you all again, it is going to bring us into a new era in the next 12 to 24 months. Have a beautiful day.